In the box for Bryony Pitman here, walking onto the field from Great Britain. Incredible young talent in Bryony.
Yeah,
You
she's
agree?
excellent target archer as well.
Yeah.
She's been on the British target team this year.
Senior team as well.
Yeah.
Just missing out on an Olympic spot, I think.
And she won the European Championships
Yeah.
this year.
Both these archers shooting incredibly well in their semi-final matches. So we didn't see, obviously, we didn't cover them overly much, but Bryony shooting a 58 in her semi-finals, and the Italian here shooting a 61. So expect a very close match here. Bryony involved in the team events yesterday as well. The Italians, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Italians won gold, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and Great Britain was silver.
Silver. Yeah, sorry. A bit slow off the marker I was, but yeah. Expect a close match between these two. They have, like I say, both shot extremely well. Just getting the scores up from yesterday to compare what they did to the seniors, because I do think it was very close.
I think they were better than the seniors.
You think they were better, yeah.
The scores were excellent.
Yeah, they were. Bryony straight into this here, just catching a 4. There's not going to be a huge amount of room for error for these archers. Can't really be shooting 3s in this match, and Bryony getting punished slightly there with a 4 start. The Italian shooting a solid 5.
And another 4 for Bryony.
Okay.
She needs to move her sight.
She does indeed. A bit of adrenaline possibly pushing those arrows high.
Possibly. It was quite a long shot. She's normally quite quick when she's shooting.
Yeah, you shoot with her day in, day out as a rule, yeah. Four from the Italian and another 4 from Bryony, grouping up there high left.
It's a good group.
It's a good group, yeah.
But you don't get points for groups.
No, you don't,
it's
unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Seems fairly relaxed about the whole situation, though.
Yeah. She's actually missing her first week of university this week to be here.
Yeah, so as I said, Bryony shot a 58 in her semi-final Okay, so a fairly average start from Bryony with a 4.44. Hasn't been punished by the Italian with a 5.44, but she does take the lead going into the second target. Going back to my point about how they shot in the semi-final. So, like I say, Bryony shot a 58, and the Italians shooting, Chiara shooting a 61. To put that in perspective, Jean-Charles Valadon shooting a 61 in his semi-final. That's an Olympic silver medalist.
Yes.
Yeah. In the recent Rio Olympics. And Brady Ellison beating Jean-Charles with a 62. So, and like I say, Brady, a double Olympic medalist in Rio recently as well. So, Chiara would have been pushing them both for pace there. Would have been pushing, like I say, putting a lot of pressure on those two. She was shooting against them, but convincingly winning her semi-final as well. Bryony convincingly winning hers. Both talented archers here, so like I say, expect a close match, and so far it is very close, 13-12. Both probably would have been expecting a little bit more from a 25-meter full face, but moving on to the more difficult 45-meter target. 2 minutes to shoot their 3 arrows, plenty of time. It's a good view of the target, isn't it?
Yeah, you get the perspective of the slope that they've got to shoot.
That's an even better one for the slope. You can just see how the angle that they're shooting at, because you can just see if they were shooting on the flat, of course, that long rod would be parallel with the floor. But at the moment it's pointing a good 20 degrees up.
And just to get the your bow upright is very difficult.
Yeah.
So that's what they probably have, some practice draws, try and get the posture right. Because if your posture's not right, then you can't get it through the clicker with a recurve.
Yeah, good point. So is that what they're doing, you think? I mean, we saw it with the women's recurves just now as well.
Yeah.
Poor 3 from Bryony.
So she's been taken by the slope there.
Yeah. And a 2.
So all square.
All square. Both archers, interestingly, going left. Bryony's just catching the line, whereas Chiara's there just the other side of the line into the 2. So I think you can see Bryony just...
That's not much better. The shot wasn't particularly strong.
No, it looked like she was canting into the slope a little bit, but Chiara with another 2 left. It's not spectacular, is it? But
No.
like I say, they're both shooting. I don't want to sound too harsh, but as badly as each other in a way.
They've made the same mistakes.
Yeah,
yes.
they've made the same mistakes. Yeah, so
I think I'd be tempted, rather than trying to get my bow correct, I'd
just aim
do
off.
the same thing and aim off.
Yeah. A more solid shot,
left
but it's still
3.
left. Yeah. And a 5 from Chiara. So Chiara takes the lead back. 22 to 21. Bryony had a really good opportunity there to stamp her authority on this match, and not really taking it. But the same for Chiara. Bryony gave her an opportunity, and neither just taking the initiative really in this match so far.
No, neither have been commanding.
No.
Yeah, Bryony shot 2 good groups.
Yeah.
She needs to learn.
She needs to learn.
Learn from your mistakes next
Yeah.
time.
Interestingly
Aim
gone.
off.
Yeah, exactly. It's interestingly gone left with both of her sets of arrows. Seems relaxed again. Both seem happy and smiley, in all fairness. I guess both are just happy in a way to be winning a medal. Obviously, both these guaranteed a medal, gold or silver. In the same situation yesterday. I'm sure Bryony will be wanting to do better than yesterday. Obviously, better than yesterday's silver medal. But a European champion and a world champion in the same year, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Good for the CV.
That would be excellent, yes.
How many years do these girls have left on the junior tour? Not many, I'd imagine. Not the way they're shooting. Should we Brian be giving you a run for money next year?
Yeah. I think it's Bryony's last year as a junior.
It is it? So she'll want to go out with a bang.
Yeah, she won gold last year at the European Field Championships.
Yeah.
In the junior division.
Yeah. And she shot incredibly well there as well.
Yeah.
It's a high 4. She went high on the flat target just now as well, on the 25-4 face. If Chris was any good of a coach, he'd tell her. That's a high 4 from Chiara as well.
I'm sure he has told her.
I'm sure he has. I'm only joking, but one of these archers needs to really stamp their authority now. There's a lot of opportunities being gifted by both archers here.
But Chris's main job here is to keep her calm.
Yeah, and I think that's what he's doing, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, Bryony's it's very easy to keep Bryony calm, I think. She's a relaxed person as a rule anyway.
Just looking nervous there.
Yeah, there's a 4, better
it's
than
a 4.
Yeah, better than and Chiara just taking advantage of that slightly with a 5. So a 2-point lead. 4 hours to go in this match, 1 more on this target. If Bryony's going to shoot 6, this would be the best time for it. Oh, just out probably into the 5. And a 4 from Chiara. Very, very interesting. If Bryony's arrow is upgraded to a 6, then we'll be going into the final target all tied up. The closest match that we've seen so far today, coming in the gold medal match for the junior recurve women. Just waiting for confirmation on whether Bryony's arrow is a 6 or a 5. It looked a bit more 5-ish to me, if I'm honest. But my eyesight isn't as good. Just waiting for that confirmation. I'm sure it's going to be a bit tense down there, waiting for that result. Assuming it is a 5, Chiara will maintain a 1-point lead that she's had from the first target going into this final target. And like I say, as consistently as these two girls are shooting, a 1-point lead may be enough for it.
For this 60-meter target, they've actually got to shoot over the top of the podium.
Yeah.
So they've got a podium just in front of them to remind them what they want to win.
Yeah. Very philosophical of you there. Very good.
Thank you. Bryony's arrow was upgraded.
Yeah.
But there's still a 1-point lead. Chiati had an arrow upgraded to a 5 as well.
Fair enough. Okay, that makes sense. So both archers having an arrow upgraded there. And Chiara has that slender 1-point advantage going into the last target. Bryony needs to turn up a bit here. Okay, final target, 60 meters, like you say, shooting over the top of that podium. Both archers will be visualizing themselves standing on top of that podium in front of them. But it's time to start shooting well. Both these archers really, both have had plenty of opportunities to take, a substantial lead. A solid 4 from Bryony. She's gone right, which is good. She's gone left with most of her arrows. So
yeah, I can see her smiling about that.
she's right. I've aimed right, and now it's gone right. Brilliant. So do you think that's what Chiara's doing there? Is taking a practice just to
Probably just settle down.
Okay. Bryony's gone straight into it, looking good. Taking a bit too long.
Got a lot to come through the
yeah,
clicker
I was
there.
gonna say taking a bit too long. Nice and quick from Chiara. 4. Oh, it's going to be close, isn't it, going into these last 2 arrows. 1-point lead still for Chiara. 2 arrows to go.
No one's got a 6 on these targets yet today.
No. A 6 now? No.
No, 4.
A 4 just out. She's edging her way closer to the gold. Anything can happen in this 60-meter target, I mean, a slightly bad shot can really be punished at this distance. So don't expect this to be over. Chiara taking the time there. Doesn't look overly happy, but maintains a 4. So essentially, Bryony's is off already, and it's in the 3.
That's
So
not ideal for Bryony.
not ideal at all. We may be staring a repeat from yesterday's match. A 3 for Chiara to win the gold. And it's a 4. It's a good shot. Solid 4-4-4 to finish. And Italy, they've won every single medal match they've had today so far.
They have.
Impressive from all of them. And another world champion. So they've got, just from this morning's proceedings, they've got 2 world champions and a bronze medalist. A world champion, team world championship gold yesterday, and a bronze for the men. So